What's up, everybody? We're here and we're putting the perimeter fence on our property today. We're waiting for Mom and Callie to get up here, and yeah.
We're using maples, the maples that we cut down over the last couple months that have been drying a little bit. What else? We got the post hole auger from our buddy Luke in town, who wanted some of our maples. He wants to mill them into usable wood, and so I traded him $100 worth of maples for the use of his auger all day. I haven't been able to find a 3-point auger for our tractor yet, and the ground's not quite flat enough yet to get the tractor up here because of these stumps, so we're going to make this work.
It's not on the mark now.
It's okay, it's all right. There we go. Funny. Lift it up out. Can you help, Sage?
Fine, I've got it.
Let your sister help, Sage.
I'm gonna hold it and you guys start.
Get her straight up and down.
It's really easy to fill in when it's skinnier.
The smaller hole like that. We'll only use the big auger on the corners.
Seven.
7 feet 6 inches.
Okay, so we're
7 feet 6 inches painted on the.
Hold.
Good job. We're doing 7.5 feet in between these posts because I think I have more 8-foot posts to use as stringers in between it. Shani?
What do you want me to do?
Okay. This post got a nice big twist in it, so let's find the best side. Let's go like that. 2 feet deep. What we want is 5 feet out of the ground at least. We are good. Okay, next step. I didn't bring my level, so we're just gonna have to eyeball her. Start pushing dirt in, children. I'll hold her. Hey, get down! You wanna get busted? No. Son, I'll whip your ass in about 2 seconds. You don't stand on the window like that. Caught a snake. My kids have the attention span of a squirrel, like their dad. Sage just got a little owie on her finger. What do you got?
Nice little gardener snake.
Gardener snake or a garter snake?
Wait, it's called a garter snake?
Garter. Or a ribbon snake. Son, I'm telling you, that's not funny. He's gonna reach out and show you some love here if you're not careful. They bite. I got bit on my middle finger one time by one. What's the matter? I love you. Why? You don't want to go home?
No.
How, is that why you crying? Come here, son. How come you crying so much? Bye. Love you. Come on, tell me you love me. I've reached that point where I'm starting to get irritated and I'm starting to get frustrated, and that's usually an indication that I need to go ahead and wrap it up. I think I can make this work. I think I just need to sleep on it and then come back out tomorrow. But literally this fence has cost me nothing more than time, maybe $5–10, and chainsaw, oil and gas. This roll of non-barbed wire was left behind by the previous owner, so I'm trying to utilize that. I think there's something here. Sometimes I need to sleep on these little ideas of mine. I've been thinking about this concept for a year probably. Once I discovered there was the maples on this property like there are. I'm all about doing things that are virtually no cost. But I also am proud of this piece of property, and I want it to, I want my wife to be proud of this. I've moved my wife around 15 times in 18 years, and this is our last, hopefully the place where I will be buried. Hopefully a long time from now too. But I know if it is not, I know if it's not aesthetically pleasing to her, it's gonna be a burr under the blanket. And so I don't know, I got to think about this a little bit more. All right, this is what I decided to do. I came back and I took all the smaller stuff out, and I found a little bit bigger stuff. I'm still not crazy about it, but I think it'll be fine. It's taken way more time than I thought it would, but partly because I find myself standing and looking at it over and over, trying to convince myself this is going to be fine. So I'm gonna load my tools up, drive down, and take my wife to dinner. It's our anniversary weekend, and then I'm gonna run her up here afterwards and just see what she thinks. The plan is to, after I get everything hanging, I'm using that wire to hang stuff. The plan is to put a decent sized post, like something like this, on the back side. This stuff's pretty heavy, and so something like that on the back side is the plan. I cut the tops at a 45-degree angle. I don't know if you can see that, not quite a 45, because I see that all over the place, and I figured that's probably to keep the snow and the ice off it for any longer than it has to be on it. But anyway, one thought I had was that at some point I would get grapes or some sort of a vine, or maybe even raspberries across the front of here. I'm only doing this across the front of the property, which is 350 feet. So that's the good news, I guess, if there was any good news. Taking a little bit more time, like I said, and I don't really have a problem with that. I'll put the time into it as long as it looks the way we want it to look. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what the wife says. May end up just being barbed wire. Let me know what you guys think about this. I have enough people interacting with me on YouTube. I'd love to know your guys' opinion. I'm not interested in the loudmouth jackass with Cheeto fingers that wants to be the keyboard warrior from his mom's basement. But those of you that are actually fighting the good fight and that are actually out doing this, I'd love some feedback. Say Red Puppy Ranch out. Thumbs up. Dirty hands, thumbs up. Oh, love you, buddy. You're so tired, huh?